If you're tired of stutters, input lag, and low FPS ruining your Fortnite experience, this is the video you've been waiting for. Today, we're disabling hidden Windows settings and services that silently destroy your performance. Stick around, apply these tweaks, and watch your FPS skyrocket. Open the Windows search bar and type Delivery. Click on Allow downloads from other PCs. Now here's the catch. Windows can use your PC to send update files to other devices, either on your network or even over the internet. While this helps Microsoft, it quietly hogs bandwidth and CPU power, which can increase latency and cause FPS drops in online games like Fortnite. To stop this, simply turn the setting off. After disabling it, I saw real improvement. Faster load times, lower input delay, and smoother gameplay. It's a small tweak, but it makes a big difference, especially on budget systems. Next up, click on the Start menu, type Focus Assist, and open it. While it's meant to reduce distractions by managing notifications, if left unchecked, it can do the opposite. Random alerts or system messages can pop up mid-game, causing stutters, input lag, or even minimizing your game. To avoid this, set Focus Assist to Alarms Only. This blocks all non-essential notifications. For extra control, go into the automatic rules and set it to activate when launching Fortnite or any full-screen app. This not only keeps you focused, but also reduces background notification processes, giving you slightly steadier FPS and a smoother gaming experience. Now that we've tuned your system settings, it's time to level up your performance. I've created the Fortnite Ultimate Optimization Pack, a complete bundle of tested registry tweaks, power plans, config files, and scripts, all built to boost FPS and cut input lag. Just head over to my official website and grab it. The link's in the description. Whether you're on a budget PC or pushing for max frames, this pack gives you that extra edge. Download it, follow the simple instructions, and let your system unlock its full potential. Let's begin with the Ultimate Tweaker tool, a powerful utility that helps you disable unnecessary Windows services and features that silently eat away at your performance. First things first, run the tool as administrator to ensure it has the right permissions. Once launched, you'll see a clean interface divided into multiple tabs. We're starting with the Performance tab. This is where the real FPS gains begin. Carefully follow along and replicate my settings exactly. The key services to disable include Tablet Input Services, not needed unless you're using a touchscreen, Microsoft Edge Preloading, which quietly runs in the background, Printer Spooling Services, useless if you don't print from your PC, and Search Indexing. Now, a quick note on search indexing. While it helps speed up file searches in Windows, it constantly runs in the background, consuming RAM and CPU cycles. If you don't heavily rely on Windows search, it's best to disable it for improved gaming performance. But keep in mind, once disabled, your system won't return search results as quickly, so only turn it off if you're okay with that trade-off. Before applying any tweaks, click the Create Restore Point button at the bottom of the tool. This is extremely important, and it acts as a fallback, allowing you to roll back changes if anything ever goes wrong. Once you've double-checked everything, hit Apply to lock in the adjustments. Next, move to the Security tab. You don't need to make any changes here, so just skip it. After that, go to the Privacy tab. This is where things get interesting again. Enable all available privacy options. These settings are designed to stop Windows from collecting telemetry and user data in the background. Not only does this boost your privacy, but it also helps reduce system overhead by shutting down background data collection services. Once everything's selected, click Apply Tweaks. Finally, head over to the Additional tab and look for an option called Network Adapter Onboard Processor. Many modern motherboards include a dedicated network processor to handle data traffic more efficiently, but by default, this feature is often turned off. If it's disabled, your CPU ends up doing all the network processing, which can cause input lag and slightly lower FPS during intense Fortnite sessions. Enable this setting, click Apply, and then close the tool. With these tweaks applied, your system will now be better optimized to push more frames and reduce latency during gameplay. Next, let's apply some powerful registry tweaks that directly boost your gaming performance. These tweaks focus on background processes and system behaviors that can quietly lower FPS or cause stutters. Open the Windows Registry folder included in the Fortnite optimization pack you downloaded earlier. Inside, you'll find several pre-made .reg files, each one fine-tuned to safely disable or optimize specific Windows functions. Start by double-clicking the Disable Game DVR file. Game DVR is a built-in recording tool that runs in the background, using CPU and memory even when you're not recording. Disabling it frees up those resources to focus entirely on Fortnite. Next, run the Memory Tweaks file. This edit helps Windows manage RAM more efficiently by reducing standby memory pressure and optimizing memory prioritization, especially helpful for systems with less RAM or under heavy gaming loads. Lastly, apply the Power Tweak file. This unlocks maximum performance mode by disabling hidden power-saving behaviors that can throttle your CPU or GPU. It tells Windows to go full throttle instead of playing it safe. These tweaks are completely safe, reversible, and thoroughly tested. They don't just boost FPS, they also reduce lag spikes, cut down input delay, and make your entire system more responsive, giving you a smoother Fortnite experience right from the start. To get started with GearUp Booster, download the tool from the official website using the link after downloading. Install it on your PC. Once installed, you'll see the GearUp Booster interface. The first thing you'll need to do is log in with your Facebook or Google account. On the Home tab, you'll find all the games installed on your PC. If you go to the Games tab, you can browse thousands of games available for optimization. To optimize your network and FPS, return to the Home tab and select the game you want to boost. For example, I'll select Fortnite. Click the Boost button, and the tool will begin optimizing the game. It will automatically find the best server for you. Next, you'll need to choose your server region. Select the nearest server for the best connection. In my case, the middle server works best. After selecting the server, close the window. Now go to the Not tab where you'll see a list of servers available in the Middle East. Choose the nearest one or let GearUp automatically pick the best server for you. I recommend setting it to Automatic for the best results. Finally, close the window and launch your game using GearUp Booster. Now let's step into an area most gamers completely overlook, the privacy and security section in Windows. Don't be fooled by the name. This isn't just about data protection. These settings can secretly hog your system resources and lower your FPS in games like Fortnite. Start by heading into Windows Settings, clicking on Privacy and Security, then opening the General tab. You'll see a few switches related to personalized ads, app launches, and suggested content. Disable all of them. These toggles allow Windows and other apps to collect and analyze your behavior, which increases background activity, slows down your system, and eats up CPU time. Turning these off won't just boost privacy, it actively helps your system stay focused on performance where it matters. Now go into the Speech section and turn off online speech recognition, especially if you don't use Cortana or voice commands. Then visit Inking and Typing Personalization and disable that too. It collects your typing habits to improve suggestions, but for Fortnite players, it's nothing more than a performance drag. After that, navigate to Diagnostics and Feedback and make sure optional diagnostic data is turned off. This setting continuously sends reports and analytics to Microsoft, which adds unnecessary background load. If you're not part of a developer program or beta testing builds, there's no upside to keeping this on. Disabling all of these features will cut down on silent background communication and help free up resources, leading to better FPS stability and reduced micro-stutters during high-action moments in Fortnite. Next, let's clean up app permissions, which often go unnoticed but can let unnecessary services run in the background. Something you don't want while gaming. In the Privacy and Security panel, scroll down to the App Permissions section and go through each category individually. Start with Location. Unless you're using GPS tools, switch it off to stop Windows from tracking your movements in the background. Under Camera, disable it completely unless you actively use it for video calls or streaming. But even then, only allow access to apps like Discord or OBS, not the entire system. Then go into Notifications and block app access. This reduces pop-up spam and frees up CPU resources, especially helpful when gaming in full screen. Continue to messaging and disable it. Most Fortnite players don't use Windows built-in messaging, so this is just wasted processing. When you reach radios like Bluetooth, keep it enabled only if you're using wireless peripherals like controllers or headsets. Otherwise, disable it to reduce background scanning. Finally, review and disable access for contacts, phone calls, call history, and email. If you're not syncing a smartphone or using your PC for communication tasks, these permissions are just clutter. Disabling them helps cut down idle RAM and CPU usage, creating a leaner, faster environment where Fortnite can run at its full potential. To wrap up this part of the optimization, let's address one more setting that sounds helpful, but often turns out to be a silent performance killer: the game bar. Head to Windows Settings, open the Gaming tab, and click on Game Bar. While it's advertised as a tool for easy recording and performance tracking, what it actually does is keep background services running, even when you're not recording. This constant load can quietly eat away at CPU and memory, resulting in lower FPS, extra stuttering, and slower system response. All things you absolutely want to avoid in Fortnite. Unless you actively rely on it for recording or streaming, turn it off completely. Doing so ensures every bit of system power is focused directly on gameplay, helping you get more stable frame rates and faster reaction times in those clutch fights. If this helped boost your FPS and overall performance, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more killer tweaks. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.